Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is me, Farmer EnvoyXtreme, and here are episode 3 of the Let's Play series on Elmcreek on Farm Simulator 22. If this you're looking for, then please stay tuned. Alright folks, so here we are, and yeah, what we're doing at the moment, we've got a worker seeding field 39, yeah, field 39, we're going to plant grass in that field, and we've accepted a spraying contract for field 68, so we're going to drive over there, get that field sprayed, and so we paid, I think it was something like $2,500, it was 2,400 for just for this actual herbicide itself. Can't remember how much the leasing cost was on this, and yeah, overall it's going to pay out well. So how much is it going to pay out? Yeah, 13 grand. Also got a fertilizer contract on field 31. Knocked over a little baller there. So you see our workers on their way getting that field seeded. So hopefully we can use that field to make hay bales, TMR for the cows, and silage. Well, sorry again about the light flickering, of course that ain't on my part. So yeah, we'll go around here. We could have cut across down by fields 37, but yeah, so head down here and then we'll get some herbiciding done. As well, actually just pull over here, see what else that needs to do in this episode. There, make sure there's no one about. Of course, there is the potato situation to deal with. I'm not sure how to quite deal with that. Just harvesting options for it, and then just go from there. Really, I think. But yeah, so if we look at our crop roof and all that, let's see. Obviously, 58, 59, 61, and 67, and 37 needs cultivating. Big amounts of cultivation needs doing. Mulching needs to happen on our grape field over there, so we'll perhaps mulch that, so I think, today. Then again, what's that? 62, 63, and 66. So yeah, we've got sugar beets, that should be interesting. Corn and cotton. So yeah, we're doing crops that are highly profitable, but that initial setup cost is going to be the thing that bites in the rear end. Like for example, leasing a cotton harvester, there's no way that we're going to be able to buy that outright. How's our animals doing? Chickens are doing well now, eggs doing good. Producing milk alright, yeah, got a fair bit of Surrey as well. Could get the manure pit in at some point once we have 25 grand. Sheep's how they're doing. Wool starting to be produced, so yeah. Actually, how is our eggs doing? Because I know they can get up to about 6 grand, I think it is. So yeah, once it hits that 6k mark, that's when we will sell. So we're in September, right? So yeah, prices just go up, up and up. So in November, we'll sell those eggs. And if the sort of spawning point for the eggs gets filled up, then we'll just move them to the corner. So yeah, we'll go get this done, and then I think we'll go from there. are. So we've done a few things. We've managed to seed the grass field. In terms of what else we've done, we haven't done much else at the moment. We did some baiting contracts. As you've just seen the income we got at the end. We did the fertilizer contract that we had available. And we also did one more, I think, yeah, the one fertilizer contract that I did was worth about 500, so I didn't show that. It was actually just one pass on field 79, so we left that at B, but yeah. So we've been busy, mowing, bathing and all that, and this is what we've got in terms of extra bales. So we've got, let's turn this on. So we've got two 7500 litre grass bales. We've got one hay bale, I think. Yeah, one's hay, and the other one is a small grass bale. Also, I was a bit cheeky, I accepted the contract for silage bales, and then I baled it, and then I cheekily cancelled the contract, so we got some silage bales. So we've got two, accidentally cut them up open, but you can see we've got two 5500 litre grass bales, and one, oops, up here, one more 7500 litre grass bale. So we've got all the components we need for TMR. Well, I think hay and grass. No, sorry, hay and silage, not grass we don't need. Sorry, that's my apologies there. Obviously we've got straw back at the farm in the little... what we've got this over here, the Silo King, so could make some TMR, but... yeah, I'm not sure what to do on that. So yeah, we're going to take this all back to the farm. Just be gentle with this. So yeah, we do have some of our equipment up here. We'll come back and pick those up, because that's what I got. I got our tether and our windrower, just because it makes life a lot easier. So yeah. Ooh, wrong way we're going. Yeah, we're going down the wrong way, right? Don't look here, folks. Don't look here at all. All clear. So yeah, so we're going to get us back to the farm, and yeah, not sure what exactly to do, because obviously we need to send some stuff back. The harvester needs to go back, I think. I think what we'll do is we'll fast forward until the end of the day at some point, and then send everything back once we're done. Like, for example, the Silo King. Could make some TMR, put that into the silo if it's acceptable, or if it does, sorry, if the silo accepts TMR. I would assume it would, but don't quote me on that. So yeah, in the bottom right corner we've got 1100 litres of, sorry, 11,000 litres of silage, 26,000 of grass, and 6,500 litres of hay. Holding anyone up? Oh yes we are. I should also should put our beacons on as well. Now we need to peel. Actually, no, no, no. Ouch. Oh, sorry. Oh, oh. Whoa, that was a nice weed. That was. Oh yes, stick it, stick it, stick it. No. Actually, to us we don't need to go off, because we can continue down here and turn off at downtown Elmcreek. Is that downtown? I'll assume it is downtown. It's got the water tank in there, it's got, yeah, I'll say that it is. And, oh, yeah, we're cleared. For a moment I thought, don't say we can't clear the bridge, but yeah, we can. If we put another bell on top of that, perhaps not so much. Or it might be close, but yeah, so we'll get us back to the farm, and then we'll get some cultivation done, and hopefully seed before the night falls here. So here we are, we're back at the farm. Took a bit of a long way round. Rather than go straight down that road there, we thought, well, let's take a little diversion here. So yeah, we're going to get this unloaded, and we're going to cultivate all of our fields, so quite a bit of work to do. And then also we need to talk about what crop to do. If we get it done today, because as in tomorrow will be the 1st of October, I mean it's not that. Now this is the last day to do oats, but we can also do wheat and barley. And if you have a look at the prices at the moment, as where things stands, And let's look at some of the prices here. So 1100, 1000, yeah, oats. Even though, sorry about that. So yeah, even though that coarse oats will yield less compared to the wheats and barley, I still think it's worth it. So I think what we'll do is we'll, oof, didn't mean to not act. So unfold, disconnect. We'll leave the bells here connected, and we're going to have to move these bells and that. So if we tap over to John Deere, and then we should be able to pick these up, I think. Honey, also need to organise that a bit rather than just push them out of the way. Of course, we don't have to trade anymore. We sold that in the last episode, I think it was. So, and in the used market, nothing really useful. The beet cart, that is a good one, but if we had enough money, like spare money, yes, we could get the beet carts, because I want to do sugar beets in the future. So I do think they are quite profitable, sugar beets and sugar cane, but it's just the time, effort, and as well the money to get started off with. And that would be a good start at 69% off, but anywho, so we'll go and get this bell spike, which I forgot to say, we also did the lease for 30 quid, so let's go to the side end and poke it with one end. One side bell has been knocked off, and we're up in the air with the other. Oof. I think, should we even make TMR? We could just now then next year do something. We can mow the hay and that, get side from that. And in worst case scenario, we can just buy the bales to make TMR. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Especially, it's not like with FS90 where you had to get a lot of TMR for a cow pasture of recent size, or sorry, of decent size, not recent size, but because for example, look at our cows at the moment. We got 45, and on FS19 it would have needed a lot more than the TMR we've got currently. So who knows? Which was it? Needed hay, right? So actually, we could just take one of the hay bales over and give it to the cows, and that would be that. Well, actually, there is a hay bale with the pigs, not with the pigs, with the sheep, right? Well, no, it's grass. Rats. Well, we'll think of something. Worst case scenario, we'll just buy the bales. I think it may be worth selling the bales at some point later in the year, around December, January time. So yeah, who knows? So yeah, I'll get this all moved around, folks, and then I'll bring you back once we're at the field and back to cultivate. Change of plans, folks. I've decided to lease the potato harvester here, or the pulled one, and a horn topper. Not sure if you actually need a horn topper. I can't recall. It's been a while since I've done potatoes properly. But there is a rush for this because I didn't realise this is the last day to harvest potatoes. That's why time's down to 0.5, just so we can transport this over. And once we get going, we'll put up to at least ×1, ×2, something like that. Usually I would run it higher, but I completely... You know what, let's run on ×3. If you have to harvest in the night, then so be it. But yeah, so I thought, let's look at some of the crops of what I'm going to do for next year, for winter crop in that, what we're going to plant in that, or if we're going to plant, and yeah, so this is a huge kerfuffleness. But in terms of crop in that, I think we may just stick with doing wheat and that, then we can get good volume of it. That can be used for flour, and that can be used to make bread. So I don't think like the type of crop affects on how much flour we get. Should I double check a sec? I know with other productions it does matter which, but I don't have a look properly. The same amount in there, but if I go to the grain mill, So yeah, 150 compared to oats. So we actually get more flour per litre of oats. That's because obviously oats yield less, but does oats yield that much less compared to the wheat now? I do wonder that. I very much do wonder that. That could be a nice little experiment to do. What kind of crop is best to make flour? Sorghum, oats, barley, or wheat? Some very good questions there. So yeah, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get this all harvested, so let's get this thing set up and then we'll come back in a moment. And the question of, do we need to use the hardened topper? The answer is yes with that. And because of just how how the potato harvester is positioned where it goes to the side, so I decided to do a couple of strips with the hardened topper, then we'll continue on with the potato harvester. So yeah, this is all going to be a bit of a rush, so yeah. I think I'll leave it on times 1 for now, but for future references, yeah, it'll be times 2, times 3 at the minimum. Also, I did send some equipment back. I sent the loader back, the dolly, sent the grain header. Don't know why I kept that, because we don't need that. I've kept the harvester because we do need that, because tomorrow is day 1 of the corn harvest window, so hopefully it should be ready to harvest tomorrow the corn. And actually there's a few things we could actually do, because how have we actually fertilised our fields? That's one thing I haven't even checked, is yes, it's got weeds, we could do that. The answer is no, of course not. One has got no fertiliser at all, actually 2 of them. Well, one's the sugar beets. So the sugar beet one's actually one that hasn't got any stage of fertilisation on it, so I think we should get that fertilised. So let's get a worker on here. Hopefully he's able to turn out in the harvester. We'll hop into the John Deere. And let's get some fertilisation done. Yeah, just so... Obviously, the crop we've planted initially. Yeah, pallets right. That's where I've placed it at the moment. Spawning points, so yeah. But I suppose we could do that trailer back again. I think I will lease it over the winter if we have to. Or ideally, there's a few things. If one of either comes on the market, then I'll be definitely glad. Where is it to? Go to tools, miscellaneous. So if that comes up again, we'll go with that. What else? A loader, something like this. When the Fleagle pops up, if this pops up, then I will go for it. Obviously, with these two, we will have to use a tractor, not a pickup for that. So we've got 3 tractors. Well, I was gonna say 2, but yeah, 3 tractors. So yeah. Mulching, that's not time critical at the moment, so that could leeway for a little bit, but let's say, have I got the modded one on here? I've got some trader mods, but I don't think I've got installed for this save here, but which one is it? Like the base game trade that we got on FS22, the smaller version of that, like the little 4000 one, that could be extended to 12,000. Heck, even if that pops up, we can go for the bell trader, yeah. Because, yeah, get that configuration. Obviously, we can use this as a trader as a bonus. And then, yeah, we can use that for, well, pretty much anything, really. Mainly for the honey. Speaking of bells, is there... If that pops up, we could go with that, the DPW 180. Obviously, that's more for round bells, that configuration. But yeah, still, so there's a few options we could go for potentially, but yeah, so... It's the cornfield. Yes, it is. Doing the complete wrong way. Do you know what? I think if I could be a bit cheeky, I'm not sure if it's actually a waste material, but let's do it this way. Split up the field. Let's turn the lights on so you folks can see. And that's why I usually don't do recording much at night, just because obviously if you're on the phone or if you're watching this YouTube video in lower quality, then obviously it has an impact. But sometimes things just can't be avoided. So how did that work out for us? Yep, very good. So yeah, I think what we're going to do now is we'll go team 1, and then yeah, I think we'll just go from there, folks. I think. So here we are, folks. We are just doing the last pass here, and let's go and get ourselves nicely lined up here. And to be honest, actually the working width of what we're able to do with the setup here is very finite, because you can just about get the trailer side with this jewel on the case. And yeah, that is a very close work. So yeah, we've done about 65,000 euros worth at the moment. We've sort of stored it somewhere for now. We'll go over that in a moment. So yeah, was it worth the 10 grand? Definitely, because even with the price at the moment we're starting to go up. At the moment, one place are selling for £600 per 1,000 litres, so we've got about 65,000 there, and along with what we're going to get from this, what the workers are doing, because we are done. Let's get that little bit into the trader. Also, we did sort of try some fertilization. That last little stretch on 62, 58, 59, 60, and 37. That we will fertilize those fields preemptively, and tonight we also do, well, we will perhaps I'll do off camera, fertilize field 38 if we can. Grass field, I think we can't fertilize that yet. Actually, I think we can fertilize it tomorrow, perhaps, when it's in its next growth state. But yeah, see, they're all about to pop. 36, that's going to pop soon. Also, actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to send the harvester back, because yes, we can use corn now to make cereal, but then we'll need grapes also to make raisins in that. I think we can do that sort of at the end of next year, but for now I think just for a financial standpoint we can use that corn, lease a forage harvester and get some maize or chaff. So well, harvest maize, corn, get some chaff to make silage, because at the moment, let's see how much will the forage harvester cost us. I'd love to have a John Deere. Or the Chrome Big 11X or 1180X or the John Deere 9000 is something I would love to have. But from my standpoint, best thing to do is lease this, and that's going to cost us 19.4. And the combination header for that would be go 9 meters. Price difference? Nope. How much would that cost us to lease? So 19.4. So yeah, we're looking at the best part of 25.5, 26 grand. So not cheap. So hopefully we should be able to make money back with the silage and that. And yeah, it's not like we'll have to hire a worker to do. Oh, a bit of potatoes here we've missed, but that I think a whole leaf for now is not really worth running at. So yeah, what we can do is return the potato technology. So all we get charged at midnight is the trader, cedar, and the Silo King. Actually, we may send that back. Actually, you know what? Where is YouTube? There you go. I'll send this over here because we was going to do a potato harvest contract, but at the end of it, I sort of didn't decide to say no. So we're up here. So yeah, very close to the cow field. So yeah, let's see if we can get this emptied quickly. So there we go. So let's go and get this lined up. And I do apologise if I sound a bit groggy. Yeah, it's a bit under weather at the moment. So yeah, these are hay. So these should be used for the sheep and that. Actually, no, is it a cow? Yeah, no, sorry, we can use these for the cows. So, let's get that backed up. Oh, there's a hay bale there. Let's go chuck you in. 700 litres. Boop. There we go. So now after that, we got 3,600 litres of straw left over. So I think, yeah, we'll keep this for now until that is empty, or we could store it into a silo because I know we do have hay off, don't we? Well, there is the multi-fruit silo that has just come out at the time of recording this, so at the same one that we've got, so potentially we can convert our current silos at something that accepts all crops, so hay, straw, nut, potatoes. A couple of options there, so yeah, let's go over what we've done with the potatoes for now. Obviously we can't store them in the silos, so in essence what we've done, wrong mate, is simply just dump them on the ground, which is good for the time being. However, because they're sort of exposed, they'll be prone to rotting, as well as if it rains, it'll just spoil the crop even more. So yeah, sort of see where we are over here, and it's this big pile over here, so this is about 72,500 litres of potatoes. So we'll get that unloaded, and yeah, trailer we won't send back, because obviously we need it for the corn harvest, the beet harvest. Also we need to at least more equipment for the beet harvest, similar to what we got with the potatoes. But unfortunately at the time of recording this, there's no mods that could do beets and potatoes, so yeah, it is what it is. We'll fast forward time a little bit. And actually, also, I did realise that in our biogas plant production, we've got. So yeah, we're doing lettuce, restoring that now. Where is it to? Oh yeah, up here. I think what we've done when we did that contract, we got some silage, so we can turn that on, and we'll get paid every hour. I think it's about £200 an hour we're going to get paid. Oh no, sorry, 350, even better. Oh, sorry about that, I had to cough there a little bit. So yeah, we're going to get paid, yeah, £350 per hour. And I think that's because of where I placed it. No, there is a sell point for that. So if you go to the biogas plant, over here, of course this is the one that we've acquired access to. And there's two inputs, so when I put it, what was it, the silage bells in, was it? Oh yeah, it was the silage bell, so it sort of counted to what we've. Actually, I'm not sure. Did we have silage beforehand? Because when we did the silage bell contract, we got some money from that. We did, I think, yeah, in terms of the bells and that. Oh no, that was with the straw. There's the hay in that contract. So yeah, ignore me there. So when I put into this silo here, that sort of the silage that was in there, we've got as that we can use to make money from. So not quite sure what's going on there. I want to see if one is for selling and one's for obviously for the production of biogas and that. So yeah, because we have a look here. Oh nah, so this is actually show up there. No, I was trying to look up, see if you get rid of that field info, see if which one's which, but yeah, so it's a bit at the moment, so we'll leave that running and that, and I think we will run out quite soon. If we go to our productions, yeah, we'll go run out very soon, so once that's run out, we'll turn that off, so then obviously the cost per hour just don't get charged for that. So yeah, apart from that, tomorrow, release the forage harvester, do the corn to get silage. Because I think, yeah, if we could do silage now, sell it in January along with everything else, like the hay and all the bells and that, or the other crops and that, we could make a lot of money. So I think with October we may skip most of it, and to be honest, I think next episode I may skip a day in that. Just so hopefully we get some honey produced in that, and then hopefully we could get a halo loader in the used market. So yeah, at the moment that hasn't changed, so yeah. That is going to be it for me today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If so, smash that button. Feel free to comment down below. If you want to share some, please be my guest. Not subscribed to the channel yet, then please consider. But, whatever you choose to do, hope everyone has a nice day. But for now, This is me farmer EnvoyXtreme, and I'll see you all very soon.